So today I'm at home, obviously, or well, I guess you wouldn't know, but I'm at home because I took the day off of work. When I take the day off of work, unfortunately, I have other work to do for my house or something always going on. But it's 65 degrees going to be today, the last warm day, and then it's going to be down in like the 30s. And it's nice and bright, so I figured I'd show you how my solar all hooks together. I have had some people ask me, what goes where, how's this hook up here. Just going to tell you right now, I've only been in the solar for a few months. I'm not a professional. There's a whole lot I would like to learn, but I slowly learn more on it when I have time. So if you watch my other videos, you'll know I have a solar panel out here. I have my homemade stand. Now you see the angle it's setting, and the sun is up there, see, right up there. Well, it's this was more my summertime setup, and now it's winter, and the sun is farther more. I guess that's south. So what I got to do today is I'm going to actually do a little cheap extension. I'm going to cut two 2x4s that are going to make these 2x4s longer, and to stand this up farther. So instead of sitting like this, it'll sit more like this, straight up and down. But anyway, here's how I hook it up. I cut the connectors off of it and found out which one was positive and negative. Let's see if you can see that. Can you even see down there? Daggone, how's it that dark? There we go. See, I got them just twist connected together. One for, that's my positive, and then I have my ground over there also. So they're just twisted on there. This is underground pump wire. And then I just have a overly long cable running down into my garage here, and I stuffed some fiberglass mat in there to try to keep things out. Not the most efficient way to do it at all, but I'm always improving, and that's what I'm just doing for now. But it runs into my garage from my solar panel, and my lights that need to be changed to LED, which I have one of them over here. That one's LED to replace. These are two 80-watt bulbs in each of my lights. That is, I believe, two 20-watt bulbs. That's supposed to pretty much equal these. So I'll cut my power in half, which is cool. But so here is my pump wire running. This is coming from outside of the solar panel, and then it comes in and goes to my $12 charge controller, which is still working amazing. Of course, I'm not getting the most I could get because it's a PWM charger and not a MPPT, which gives you I don't know, I'm just gonna say a number off the top of my head. Say MPPT gives you 90%. This only gives you, say, 75% power. So $12, something to play with. Goes into here from my panel into here, charge controller, and then it comes out here. See, there's a picture of a battery, positive and negative. Goes out here, goes up, and goes to my battery bank of 9 batteries, or 8, or something like that, into my truck here, because I have batteries in my truck, but obviously this will go to whatever batteries. And then you have a power and ground coming from your batteries, and of course going into your inverter. So very simple really to do. I have a 12 volt setup. I haven't got into wiring 24 volts and all that crazy stuff. That's a whole nother story. I hear making noise. Inverter's making noise. Got this inverter for 25 cents at a yard sale. Works great, but then again, this is a modified sine wave, which makes some noise in my lights and stuff. And not a pure sine wave, but it's a third of the price. And I hope my inverter's not going out. But anyway, it's highly in the directions for this, it says to always hook your battery lines up first, and then your solar panel. So that way your box is getting power from your batteries before you plug in your solar panel. And I can't remember why it says to do that. Man, you're getting loud. But that's just how it says to do it. And of course I put in quick connects because this is my truck and I drive it once in a while. So this way I just unhook and I drive. When I get back, I just plug them in. Now I put quick connects on here because the charge controller also says to do it in reverse when you unhook it. So hook your batteries up first, then your solar panel. When you're unhooking, unhook your solar panel, and then your batteries. Get that in your brain. Pretty simple, really. I don't know what it does. I get it. It gets power to that before I don't know, but just do that. So that's how my solar's hooked up, and my panel's out there in my yard. So pretty simple. Let's see, any other questions? Got this off of eBay. Trying to think of questions I had from other people. Got my solar panel off eBay. It's a 150 watt Renogy. It does charge my batteries, not as much as I would like. It gets them up to, I think on a good sunny day, maybe 13.3. It's only charged my batteries to the max once, as I seen. And that's like 14.2, whereas when that happens, that charge controller shuts off, so your batteries don't get overcharged, which is why you have to have a charge controller. But yeah, system's kind of wonky, I guess you could say. I got it set up to where if I want to, I can just unplug a couple things and then plug it into my I have a yellow cord that comes from my house out here that I used before that gave me power from the grid. So if I have to, say, drive my truck and I don't have my batteries in here, I can easily switch around a couple extension cords and have power in here from the grid. But of course, I like to do it all solar as much as I can because, well, it's free except for you have to pay for the things to do it. But anyway, solar's getting cheaper. I looked the other day, and panels are getting cheaper. Charge controllers are getting cheaper. This one obviously is cheap as crap. But yeah, do it. Fun stuff, but kind of addicting if you get into it a lot. And here's this, in case you wanted to see it, my extensions. That one is a little bit higher up than this one because the ground is uneven right here. I could probably pop another screw over there if I wanted to, but the screws I put in there were 3 inches long. And I have 3 in each, so I'm not worried about it. And it's pointing way better towards the sun. I could probably go up maybe a little bit higher, but I don't really want to. Call it what you want. Stupid, cheap, I don't care, but you're right, it is cheap and it works awesome. So you know, I can go out and get some metal and build a real fancy thing and all that, but why? Don't really need to right now. So there it is. Get me some of that free power. All right then, until the next time.